Hello and welcome to the 7th episode of the Russian Non-League Football Podcast. Dima here as always, and today we talk about subject we mentioned in the last episode. With time gone, something has changed. We told you that RUSNLF District League, the 7th tier in the Russian system in Tula region, is the first 11-a-side Russian league to be restarted after lockdown, and finally it's true. Tula Region Football Federation was worried about Vinov District League's restart, but Tula Region Football Federation doesn't control Vinov District League and other district leagues in the region as it seems. So Vinov District League has said that with Tula Region Federation not giving money to district football, it's not a problem at all. Friendlies are allowed in many regions in Russia and even in Moscow region, with cases of virus near 700 per day. League football, of course, not started yet, but it's quite strange to be nervous about local league restarting, as some friendlies with not top football had some really big crowds, bigger than they had in normal life. However, law is a law, and Vinov District League, as it seems, said to the teams not to speak a lot about restart in the media. So even in reports of groundhoppers, we see Vinov District League games mentioned as friendlies or training friendlies. And maybe it's real, because officially all match documents are documents of friendlies. And then after restrictions left, documents will be changed to Leagues one, and maybe it seems they are League ones next weekend. It's of course strange, and you may be very surprised about it. Yes, you can't see such stuff in the UK or Germany, other European countries, but it's okay for district football in Russia. So we can say that Vinov District League is probably first. We'll see it in future, but it seems that it's first, and all will be okay with the documents, and the league continues. So Vinov District League is the first league restarted in Russia after lockdown. Not Russian Premier League that has restarted on the 19th of June, but Vinov District League. And because of coronavirus, Vinov District League has even team from Moscow. It's FC Peresvet Domodedovo. So this team needs trainings, needs friendly games so much, and they decided to turn to Tula region to play soon. Vinov District League usually has some teams from Moscow region, usually from Kashira town, so it's not a very surprise for them. But anyway, it's a very unique participant for Moscow region. So teams from Moscow region usually not play in the nearby regions, but maybe it's okay. But for Moscow, it's really unique. Peresvet play in the Vinov District League with not full squad. It's okay as the main team anyway for the first tier Moscow Region League A. and also not all players traveled because of coronavirus, some family issues. FC Peresvet named these matches as training matches with mates, but of course FC Peresvet was licensed for the league before. All teams of the league are FC Vinov from Vinov Town, FC Sovereign from Vinov Town again, FC Guryevo from Metrostroyski settlement, FC Trukhachovka from Mordvest settlement, FC Diakonovo from Mordvest settlement again, FC Maisky from Maisky settlement, FC Metallurg from Kosai Gora settlement, FC Station from Kashira Town, station in English, Kashira Town in Moscow region, FC Domninskaya from Ledovo settlement, Kashira district in Moscow region, FC Gorneftimash from Yasnogorsk town, and FC Rodnik from Kashira district. So 12 teams, including 3 from Moscow region, with FC Peresvet, that is almost Moscow. No info about other games, so I can't say about them. They probably not played, or played, but very secretly. The first Peresvet's match was held on the 12th of June on Russia Day, away of course, versus Maisky, FC Maisky from Maisky settlement in Uzlovaya district of Tula region. It's ex-coal mining settlement that may be very close to the UK territory, where people have too many ex-coal mining settlements with football clubs. FC Maisky is a new club formed by local businessmen. That is very interesting. Pitch was real rubbish because it's a new pitch. Once I've seen on the photos there was a path across the pitch, so very Sunday league. But 3 professional referees were, and a huge for the Russian 7th level crowd of 100. It's because of people were really hungry for football, of course, and also they usually have less opportunity to watch top football. Only Arsenal Tula in the Russian Premier League, that is far for them, and Moscow is too far. Kids cut FC Maisky logo from the promo banner on the streets, so that is also very regional story, and crest of FC Maisky is also very cute, also new one. So result is 4-1 win for FC Peresvet, with the first goal scored by home team, but they lost. Bad pitch influenced on Moscow team, but they adapted soon. This match was covered by live text online commentary by Twitter account GH_Soyuz, or you may know him as X Groundhopper MSC or MSK. Now this account is seems collective. It means ground hopping union of France in Moscow. So why it's GH_Soyuz. Soyuz is a union in Russia. Unfortunately, I have lost their commentary due to some technical issues. That is a shame, but of course one person can't receive it, share all Please follow GR Space Soyuz and you won't miss any online text commentary. Onlines will be many in June, July, August, and I think that in autumn too. And also you can follow us, our friendly regional accounts. The second game of FC Peresvet in the Vinnyov District League was played very soon on the 14th of June, and it was a 7-0 win to Peresvet. They played versus Severin Vinnyov, and the third match was on the 21st of June, 5-0 to Peresvet versus Diakono or FC Diakono or FC Trukhachovka from Mordve settlement. Because of secret championship, I still do not know with whom, but I know the place and the score. You may be also interested in Vinov town, as non-league football is quite geographical as always. It's an old Russian town, firstly mentioned in 1390s as Vinova. It also was named as Gorodnesk na Vinove town since 1777. Population in nowadays is quite small, near 14,000, one of 115 historical towns of Russia, near 10 historical churches here. The Novka River is the reason of the name, and meanwhile town is a place for some factories. Diamond tools, for example, are the mostly linked with food products. FC Peresvet also continues secret training matches in Moscow at the military territory, what is quite unique to see. Although it was covered twice by GR Space Soyuz, so it's not too secret now. And finally, huge news that FC Peresvet has its English Twitter account now, FC Peresvet Space Eng. It's a part of the GR Space Soyuz project, but it's also accepted by FC Peresvet president, so it's great. Vinov District League is a strange story, of course, but what is non-league football is about, I think. And with some FC Peresvet games in Tula region still planned, we can say with some confidence that Vinov District League that it has started and it will be continuing. So many news from Russian non-league football coming. For example, we have right now news about Moscow League restart. It's the 4th, 5th tier restart in the end of July with all info about what teams will play. So we will hopefully talk about it in our podcast. Our sponsor is Total Football Analysis. It's a home to tactics, analysis, scouting, recruitment, and more in English. Highly respected site and digital magazine. Please check totalfootballanalysis.com for more information. Also, you can donate us via PayPal. PayPal details are below the episode. So, thank you for the listening and goodbye. And as a postscript, I forgot to say that FC Peresvet is a unique football club linked with Orthodox Church, and they had a very good trip to Vinov with historical places, with churches. So if you know some clubs that also linked with Orthodox Church, please send a direct message to our RUSNLF Twitter account, because they can be friends to FC Peresvet on English Twitter. And also, if you want to follow GH Soyuz and FC Peresvet on English Twitter, and you have some problems, if you can't find it, please see their links below this episode. There is correct information.